Hello, this is Francis Hedis. In the night from the 5th to the 6th of January, you're in the middle of the 12th rough or holy night. It's called rough nights because that's the direct German translation. Here it's called Rauhnächte, the rough nights, but they have a holy touch to them as well. So I like to call them holy nights as well, because there are so many special topics that you transform during those nights, because each of the nights has a special energy and you have a special access to certain topics which you can become aware of, you can look at them, and you can release them or manifest them in a different way in your life. So the 12th Holy Night is all about fine-tuning a few things in your life. We'll go through that in a minute. It's about purification and transformation. It's really wrapping all the 12 Holy Nights up and going through a few of the topics again and really going into the fine-tuning. I will show you the mantra or affirmation of the violet flame to cleanse yourself, to cleanse your energy field. And I love to do this mantra in my evening meditation or right when I'm already lying in bed to calm down my thoughts and to really focus and concentrate and to cleanse myself from the day, from the different experiences and impressions and whatever I picked up on that day. I will also show you the 3 fragrant applications for the 12th Holy Night, and it's all about transformation. And in the midst of transformation, when things can get muddled up or when there's a lot going on, I'll show you a fragrant application on how you can gain clarity, not only in your head, but in your whole head aura. It's also about lighting the fire within you to really, because the holy nights, the 12 holy nights, many people, they go inwards. They sometimes don't even leave the house physically because it's such an intense time of transformation, of introspection, of meditation, and looking at the different topics that whenever most people can, they stay inside and they really use the time to reflect and meditate. So now, with the 12th Holy Night, it's time to get into action. And maybe with the beginning of the new year, you've already taken some action on the goals you defined, and you're already in the middle of that passion and of that action and really moving things forward. And with the end of the 12 Holy Nights, it's really time to get into action. So as a third fragrant application, I'll show you how you can live your passion as well, not only light the fire within you, but also rekindling your true passion. So you haven't only written down your goals mechanically and thought about them, but you really go deep into them and you feel the emotion with them, your emotional connection with your different goals. And the first kind of meditation I'll show you is the violet flame from Saint-Germain. He has written a few interesting books as well about the violet flame and also about dreams and how to manifest your dreams. He has different techniques of daydreaming and night dreaming. It's all about conscious dreaming and manifesting your dreams into reality. And this technique was also used by Gary Young. At one of the conventions he showed us the technique he uses to let his dreams become true, to manifest them. And there are those little books, violet and red books. They are beautiful, full of beautiful affirmations and insights, and those are the Saint-Germain books. So that's a whole kind of prayer, the violet flame, that you do all at once. And while you recite the different affirmations, you just imagine or visualize that violet flame going through your whole energy body and cleansing you of all the obstacles that are within you, of all the inner resistance, of all the energies you picked up during the day. And it's a wonderful meditation, wonderful exercise to really cleanse and purify your energy field. So if you want, you can write it down and try it, visualize the violet flame, and in the 12th Holy Night you can do this little meditation and really cleanse and purify your energy field. Are you ready? I'll repeat it for you a few times so you can write it down. You also find it when you look for the violet flame. There are different prayers, different affirmations, and this is the one I use mostly in my evening meditation, but very often also when I'm already lying in bed and I just clear my thoughts and clear my energy field and all the energies from the day. So it starts with, I am the violet flame in action in me now. I am the violet flame in action in me now. I repeat each affirmation for you a few times so you can write it down, but the whole prayer or the whole affirmation you say just once, all at once, and you can repeat the whole set of affirmations, the whole prayer 7 times. If you wanted to go into your subconsciousness, you can repeat it 3 times, so it goes in deeply. I mostly do it 7 times, so it really cleanses on a very deep level. So the first one is, I am the violet flame in action in me now. The second one, which is directly after that, I am the violet flame, to light alone I bow. Just for you to write down, again, I am the violet flame, to light alone I bow. Then, I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the light of God, shining every hour. I am the light of God, shining every hour. I am the violet flame, blazing like a sun. Just for you to write down, I am the violet flame, blazing like a sun. I am God's sacred power, freeing everyone. Just for you to write it down, I am God's sacred power, freeing everyone. That's the whole Saint-Germain prayer of the violet flame. You visualize the violet flame going through your energy field, cleansing everything, purifying everything, and you can repeat this whole prayer 3 times to go in really deep, or 7 times to go into your subconsciousness and your self consciousness as well. So the whole prayer at once. I am the violet flame in action in me now. You visualize the violet flame the whole time. I am the violet flame, to light alone I bow. I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the light of God, shining every hour. I am the violet flame, blazing like a sun. I am God's sacred power, freeing everyone. That's the whole prayer, and you repeat it 3 or 7 times, and you visualize the violet flame cleansing, purifying your energy field. And that's a very good meditation to do in the 12th Holy Night, because it's all about fine-tuning the cleanses you've already done. We've gone through the different cleanses in all areas of your life, first starting with decluttering your home, cleansing the energy field in your home. We have talked about quite a few mental and emotional transformations, and then also the clearing and harmonizing of your family energy field, the generational energies. And now it's really the fine-tuning, something you can do every day, this prayer with the violet flame, and also the 3 fragrant applications I'll show you. The I am sentences are very powerful, so as a homework for you, observe what you add to your I am sentences. Sometimes we rush things, or we say things unconsciously. We say, oh no, I'm so stupid, I have forgotten the keys. Just imagine what you manifest with that I am sentence. So over the next couple of days and from then on, make it a new habit to observe your I am sentences and never say anything bad after you've said I am. So instead of saying, oh, I'm so stupid, I've lost the keys, you could say, oh, I'm on my way to find my keys, or I'm about to remember where I put the keys so I can get them. That's a much lighter energy and a much more positive energy. And you can even make it a little game and really upgrade your language while you're doing that. For example, there are so many sayings that have been around for a while. For example, I'm dying to get some chocolate. Do you know that saying? We have the same saying in German. And the question is, are you really dying to get that chocolate, or are you still alive when you get that chocolate? That's a saying we often say unconsciously without thinking or feeling the consequences. Well, many times the consequences show in one way or another in our lives. The more often we repeat it, the more often we are almost dying for chocolate, for example. So you can do that for yourself and just observe what you say after you say I am, something negative or something positive. Upgrade it to something positive, something that feels much better for you. And also observe where you use different sayings in your language or different phrases that have always been there but that don't really make much sense, or if you really look at them, they really go into the negative. And you can do that for yourself and upgrade those sentences whenever you hear one, you hear yourself saying one. You can also make it a game with your friends, with your family, and upgrade your language together. But it's not about missionizing other people and pointing with your finger at them and saying, oh, you just said you were almost dying to get some chocolate. No, you probably just make them angry so they stay away from you. But it's really like a game, and when you ask your friends or your family, do you want to upgrade your language with me together? Do you want to play a little game that we play for a week or even 4 weeks? Because it often takes 4 weeks to really anchor new habits into ourselves, into our being. And then, instead of pointing at each other and correcting each other like an old teacher every time, you could say, hey, how about this upgrade? Not I'm dying to get some chocolate, but I would really love to have some chocolate. I'm really looking forward to have that chocolate. I'm really worth the enjoyment of chocolate. And you know, there are many healthy chocolates nowadays, so you don't even have to poison your body while enjoying chocolate. Just as an example, you can make it game time with your friends, with your family, even your colleagues. If they are willing to play that game with you, you can even upgrade your language together. Because together you get to much more creative words, to much better upgrades to your language, and then you feel the difference when you use much more conscious language. Look at all the sayings we have in our language. That's a topic of the 12th Holy Night. It's really the fine-tuning and the little but profound transformation, because with our words we create our whole world. First it starts in our thoughts, and then we react in some way or another emotionally to those words, and then we speak those words, and then of course we manifest them. Sometimes a little delayed. Different people have different manifestation power, but then we are wondering why we always feel so stupid when we do not find our keys. While we are saying it the whole time, I'm so stupid, I lost the keys, or whatever. So just really, look at your language and really fine-tune there, because that's where you manifest a lot in your world. And together with the violet flame mantra meditation, you can really look at the different areas of your life in the 12th Holy Night and see where you can further cleanse and further purify and really do a fine-tuning to these areas of your life. The 12th Holy Night is also about transformation and starting the new. We are in the winter solstice in December, and December is the month that is directly connected to the 12th Holy Night. So after the winter solstice, which we've just gone through in the last year, when we started the 12 Holy Nights, that's where more light gets into the world again. Not only physically, because the days get longer, at least here in Europe, and the days are a little bit longer each day. The darkness of the nights is a little bit shorter with each night. But also on the spiritual level, more light enters into the world again. So it's really a time of transformation, a time of starting the new again. And the violet flame definitely helps you to fine-tune your energy on a much finer level. And then let's get to the first fragrant application. That's with transformation. And transformation is one of my absolute favorite essential oil blends because it brings instant clarity to your head aura. Whenever you feel you're wrapped around different energies or the energies like thick clouds around your head aura, then applying a drop of transformation just like this, and then you have it on your left hand, your receiving side, you activate it 3 times clockwise, and then you apply it in circular movements, just like the infinity sign, around your eyes. And then you can also circle this infinity sign around your chakras here, starting with the third eye, and it crosses in the crown chakra and goes to the neck energy point, and then you just do that 3 times. 3 is a magical number. Also, when it comes to your language, when you repeat something 3 times, then it manifests much more powerfully. That's why you say the violet flame prayer or whatever affirmations you work with 3 times, so they really go very deep. When you repeat something 7 times, it even goes on a subconscious level. And then about forming new habits, why I'm talking about 30-day applications so much is because many times the first 10 days, your subconscious and the different levels of your being, they need those 10 days to break free from that old habit. And then the second 10 days, it needs to manifest that new habit. And in the third 10 days of the 30-day application or technique or meditation, whatever you do in 30 days, the third 10 days are there to really anchor that new habit into your whole being. So with transformation, you can accompany those transformation processes, brings a lot of clarity in your head aura, and that's why you also circle around 3 times. And then you will still have some essential oil on your hands. And isn't it amazing that it's not fatty on your hands, but still you have the oil on there. It's really an aromatic oil. Then you take it with the tips of your fingers and go around your head, one head, hopefully. And then you take something new from your hand every time you go through the skin on your head, really. So it enters your whole energy field, and there's instant clarity and presence that follows. If you haven't tried that, that's my recommendation for you. Sometimes it destroys the hair, how you've made it a little bit, but not to worry, because it does so well in the head aura. It's such a great clearing application. So then you have it in your whole head aura, and however you feel before, like thick energetic clouds around your head, or you don't see clearly in an energetic way, it really lightens up and it really clears. Not only physically, because there are so many herb oils in this blend, but also energetically because it cleanses your whole head aura. That's a very good oil to use during times of transformations and just if you want to have that clarity in your head aura. So that's the first fragrant application of the 12th Holy Night when you go through the transformation consciously. And it's also a good application when you write down your goals for the month of December, which is directly connected to the 12th Holy Night. And when you write down your goals, we get to that after the fragrant applications as well, then already think about what you want to transform in the coming December. But we'll get to that after the 2 other fragrant applications. The second fragrant application is with the essential oil blend Light the Fire. The name says it all probably, just like transformation. And it's all about lighting the fire within you. There's a saying in German, you really make fire under your bottom. You really make fire under your ass, to not use some conscious language. And that doesn't mean you apply it directly here at your bottom. I wouldn't do that because it's a very hot oil. It contains cinnamon and black pepper and some really hot oils, so it really awakens the fire within you. But this blend is to apply on your spiritual heart and behind your head here, behind your ears especially. And you can always use this oil when you start working and manifesting the goals you've written down for the new year. Right before that session, you apply a drop of Light the Fire, and really that lights the fire within you. You can also use it to physically light the fire in the morning if you sometimes have a hard time getting up and getting into your full energy. Just take some time to get awake and apply Light the Fire on the soles of your feet and along your spine while you wake up and while you get that fire burning for the day. And for your Holy Nights journal, write down in which areas of your life can you really rekindle the flame of aspiration, the flame of passion, the flame of joy, the flame of love, and in which areas of your life can you really light the fire. In some areas you might have been quite mechanical, you've written down your goals and yeah, it gives you a little bit of joy, but you haven't really lighted the fire, lit the fire, so in a real way. That's why you can use Light the Fire to really light the fire from within, to really get enthusiastic about it and therefore get moving about it. I don't know about you, have you also experienced that in the first days of the year, while the calmness and the transformation of the Holy Nights is still working within you and takes you deep on the inside, you already get the first sparks of action, of implementing your goals. And the moment you have found your vision and your passion, it really pulls you magnetically towards fulfilling that goal. Whereas if you've just written down shallow goals and you haven't really lighted the fire, you still have to push yourself to really do something for that goal. But the real difference is when you have found your true vision, when you have lighted the fire within you, then that greater vision, it really pulls you. It pulls you when you get out of bed in the morning, and instead of keeping there in deep sleep and moving around to the other side and continue sleeping, it really pulls you out of bed and you're excited to start the day, you're excited to fulfill your goals. This afternoon, for example, yesterday was the Vision Holy Night, so you've probably got an idea stream of visions, of ideas for the new year and your whole vision for your life. I just kept writing down for about an hour and the ideas just streamed and streamed because, of course, that Holy Night is all about the vision. And then once you have your vision, it really pulls you. So this afternoon, I could have rested or watched a movie or go outside, but really it pulled me magnetically towards fulfilling that goal. So I automatically started taking action. So for 3.5, 4 hours, I was in full action just because I felt it on the inside. Hey, let's do it. Let's get something moving here. And that's really when you have found your passion and your vision. So light the fire, use it when you really want to light the fire. And for your Holy Nights journal, write down in which areas of your life can you really light the fire from the inside. So you're really burning, full of joy, full of enthusiasm. And then the third fragrant application for the 12th Holy Night is with Live Your Passion. I think the name says it all as well. You apply it on your spiritual heart, you take a nose full of Live Your Passion and really dive into it. And it's really all about your passion. So what's your true passion? What is it that really gives you joy? Live Your Passion really rekindles the passion within you. And if for the past few weeks or months you have felt quite down or not so enthusiastic, or you've become mechanically implementing your goals, not really feeling the joy, then it's really time for Live Your Passion. You just apply it every day, even do the first 30-day application of the year with it, and really rekindle that flame within you of your true passion that really pulls you towards fulfilling your goal. So these are the 3 fragrant applications for the 12th Holy Night, the night from the 5th to the 6th of January. And then, in addition to these 3 applications, please write down your goals for the coming December, because December is directly connected to the 12th Holy Night. You have that special access to the months, and when you write down your goals, physically, how do you want to feel? Look at them with the aspect of transformation and really fine-tuning. So when it comes to your physical goals, what do you want to transform in December? When it comes to your mental and emotional goals, what do you want to transform? How do you want to spend Christmas, for example, this year? December is often a time where you meet all your family again, where you meet certain people you haven't met that often during the year, and then many different topics can come up, and even old emotions, old memories, old unforgiven things or unresolved things. So for your coming December, really write down what do you want to transform emotionally. Which topics do you want to leave behind? Where do you want to do some fine-tuning so you can really enjoy the month of December in a very harmonious way? Then also write down your financial goals, and you can use the secret check that you find on the secret website, the check of the universe, to write down your financial goals and to manifest them in alignment with the universal energies. Just an idea to make you visualize your goals a little bit better, because it's really a magic check. It has done a lot in my life already. And then also write down your spiritual goals. In the month of December, where do you want to take some more time for yourself to really become quiet, to meditate, to sing mantras, to sing spiritual songs, and to really feel the divine energy flowing through you. And your fun goals, what are your fun goals for December? What is it that you can do with your closest family members or friends or with yourself, where you can really have fun and not only the stress of buying gifts and preparing for Christmas, but really having some fun. That's the 12th Holy Night. It's all about fine-tuning, purification and transformation. As always, you find all of the 12 Holy Nights videos on my website, francesherdes.com. You can also invite friends to these videos. They will stay online after the 12 Holy Nights. So you can just tag friends, comment with your friends' names and tag them. And if you want to try out the different blends I showed you during the 12 Holy Nights, you can just send me a message on Facebook or via my website, francisherdis.com, and I'll send you a fragrant letter. And by the way, I released my first book, The Fragrant Points on Your Feet, which will really transform your physical well-being and your energy level and your emotional well-being. And you also find that on francisherdis.com. The 12 Holy Nights are complete, and I'll do one more video for you tomorrow for the 6th of January, which is really the day of the 3 kings, the 3 wise men, to wrap the Holy Nights up. And after that, I will start the 30-day emotional transformation, and I'm going through different topics and which essential oils and blends you can use for emotional transformation. We'll go through specific topics and how to harmonize your emotions, how to look at a few of them and transform them. It's about forgiveness and the inner child and different emotional topics, really. Because maybe you felt the same way, that already in this new year, in this new decade, a lot of emotional topics have shown up, because it's a year of emotional transformation. And I will equip you with the most powerful applications that you can do with essential oils for your emotional wellness. If you want to participate, just comment here that you want to participate in the 30-day emotional transformation, and I will invite you to the group as well, where I will go live every day and guide you through the different fragrant applications when it comes to your emotional wellness. So thanks very much for participating. I'll see you tomorrow live again, and I wish you a wonderful 12th Holy Night, a wonderful night of fine-tuning, purification, and transformation.